All right, Shalom. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Double honors to my apostles and my elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to every brother that's pushing this truth with sincerity and the love of the gospel in their hearts, all right? This is the brother Shamaria of the Indiana camp coming at you with another lesson. And this is a response video to the Elder Damashapat. As you can see, it is GMS Vent. All right, you can go to GMS Vent and look up the third woe cometh quickly. All right, because it do, and this is like one of the principles of it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna read this. I'm gonna read a little bit from this article, just probably the first two paragraphs, and then we get some scriptures to prove why it comes quickly. Okay, why how do we know that the third will come quickly? Okay, it says Blacklist News. It says let me see if I can get it from the top. Yeah, that's the top right there. I think that's the top.
It's a sensation. Rates.
There it is. Okay. Remember when the U.S. admitted Syrian rebels have used chemical weapons? Owen earlier this year, now former Secretary of State, blamed Russia for an alleged Syrian chemical attack, despite admitting he doesn't know who actually did it. All right, and he has that bold letters, despite admitting he doesn't know who actually did it. Okay, so how you gonna blame somebody when you don't have any evidence to pinpoint them? Okay, it says, or when the U.S. finally admitted there was no evidence aside use sarin gas. All right, it says, well, maybe you do, but the Nikons back in charge of U.S. war preparations, foreign policy. So it's really saying foreign policy is the war preparations. It says now that war hawk John Bolton is Trump's national security advisor, are so stuck on the age-old narrative that Assad is desperate to be bombed at any cost, that none of this actually matters, and instead the big story overnight is once again that lo and behold, Assad decided to gas some rebels again, despite now overwhelmingly winning the war against U.S.-backed insurgents, and despite knowing very well that actually 1 year ago an alleged chemical attack, and alleged again, prompted Trump to launch dozens of tomahawks at Syria. All right. Next, it says this is what happened. If you've seen this script played out before, you are not alone. Because why? They want to invade Syria because of that oil, as what's said in Elder Damashpat's video, as in this video on the screen you see before you. Okay, they want to invade Syria because they have something that they want, and America is nothing but a big gangster. If America sees something they want and it's yours, they're gonna take it, because why? It's in their power to do so. All right, let me get the next paragraph and I'm getting to my lesson. It says, on Saturday night, an alleged chemical attack on a rebel hill town in eastern Ghouta reportedly killed dozens of people, according to the U.S.-linked medical service, with Washington immediately responding to the reports. The reports, if confirmed, all right, says all of this thing is alleged. It's propaganda. Okay, it says would demand an immediate international response. Actually, stretch the if confirmed part after all. See, if confirmed, this is the last time the U.S. intervened in Syria on April 7, 2017. The U.S. did not need confirmation. Trump just needed a geopolitical distraction. Okay, so basically it's the same thing was happening in 9/11. That's why I said if you've seen the script played out before, you're not alone. Okay, why? Because it's something that in 9/11 they wanted to globalize the banking system. Okay, the World Bank, and they wasn't with it, so they bombed them and went into Iraq. All right, So now they want that oil. Okay. Now we get some scriptures to prove why Esau is going to be destroyed, man. First, let me put my airplane mode on so no one will call me, and then I'm going to go into it. The first scripture I'm going to get is Micah 2. As a matter of fact, let me get Job. The spirit just hit me. I'm gonna get Job first, because how do we know how do we know this dude is the devil, man? How do we know that the America is the devil? Okay, this is Job 19:20. Okay, it might be 20 and 21 then. No, it's 19. But where is it at? Is it 21? Damn. What is it? Shalakia for the wait. I'm looking for a scripture. I didn't have this wrote down, but I want a token. Listen, Job. I want to get the one in Job. Do we not know him by his tokens? Here it is, 21 and 29. This is Job chapter 21, verse 29. It says, okay, 27. Job chapter 21, verse 27. Behold, I know your thoughts and the devices which ye have wrongfully imagined against me. All right, and this propaganda is one of Esau's devices, okay? Because, like you said, if we've seen the script play out before, then you're not alone. Why? Because it happened in 9/11, and 9/11 was one of America's propaganda to go into Iraq and invade them. All right. Now they're using the same tactics, that propaganda, all right, to go into Syria and to invade them and take and covet their field, all right, for their oil. All right, so that's one of their devices, and we know this. Why? Because we know the wicked. Okay, and it's gonna go into it. 28. For ye say, where is the house of the prince, and where are the dwelling places of the wicked? All right, this is sarcastically asking, okay, because we know the dwelling places of the wicked, and it's here in America. And how do we know that this is the dwelling places of the wicked? All right, this is how we know. It says, "Have ye not asked them that go by the way, and do we not know their tokens?" And what's their tokens, man? Their sign, a signal, a distinguishing mark, a banner, a remembrance. All right, so we remember when they went to the 9/11. All right, and even before that, man, what's some of the tokens of the so-called white man is him being the devil? Okay, what's some of the tokens that he did? He invaded the land of the Native Americans and took their land because why? He saw it pleasing. All right, they're devils, man. All these heathens are devils, man. With the white man is the lowest of the lowest devil, the most ruthless devil. Okay. All right, when they went into Puerto Rico, man, they seen the rich port they had, and they took it. Why? Because it's in their power to do so, man. So that's how we know that these people are the devil. All right, that's their tokens is how we know. Verse 30: that the wicked is reserved to the day of destruction, they shall be brought forth to the day of wrath. All right, that's brought forth to the day of wrath. All right, why? Because of their unrighteous dealings, man. They're tokens. That's why they should be brought to the day of wrath. That's why they're worthy to be destroyed. They are fit for destruction. That's why they're being reserved. All right, does it not say in the Apocrypha, Lord, I've walked about the heathen, seeing that they flow in wealth? Are not they of Zion better than they of Babylon? Okay, because why? The Lord got them reserved for the day of this. He's saving them. Okay, verse 31. Who shall declare his way to his face? Who shall repay him that which he hath done? The Lord is going to repay him, because the Lord said, vengeance is mine, I will surely repayeth. Roughly paraphrasing. But who shall declare his way to his face? Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, through the mouthpiece. And what's the Lord's mouthpiece? And the prophets. Okay. 32. And the prophets. Okay. Now, I just want to get that real quick because that's how we know that this so-called white man is the devil, man. All right, these elites, man, these elites are the fucking devil, man. This is Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds. When the morning is light, they practice it, because it's in their power. It is in the power of their hand. And you don't think they devised to go to all of these things? Trump launching Tomahawk missiles into Syria, them allegedly blaming somebody that without any proof that they attacked Syria. They're trying to get into Syria, but because of that oil, man. And they devised this iniquity. And how's this iniquity? I'll get that next. I'll get how going into another man's field is iniquity, man. All right, the Lord said He's going to repay you because you have gone into other people's lands, man, and took it. Okay. It says, and practice it because it is in their power to do. It is in the power of their hand. All right, verse 2. And they covet the fields and take them by violence, and houses and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. All right. Then in the top of that says they covet the fields and take them by violence. All right. Now, who did they do that with? That's his tokens. He's known for coveting fields and taking them by violence, man. The Greeks, man, Alexander the Great, man, coveted fields and took them by violence, man. He seen a land that was plenteous and took that shit by violence, by war, by bloodshed. Okay. He's seen the Native Americans land. He's seen the so-called Native Americans, man, the Gadites. All right. He's seen the riches they had, the prosperous land, the natural resources, the wealth of the land, and took it by violence, man, and deceitfully took it by violence. He says, and how they take houses, they take them away. All right. They took people out their houses time and time again through their different rulerships. Okay. And houses and take them away, so they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And you can't even they oppress this man in his heritage because you can't even worship your own. In every other captivity, Israelites were able to keep their own practices. Never was their heritage covered up. The white man has oppressed us in our heritage because he has covered our heritage up and lied about it and set imposters in our house. All right. Verse 3, this is the point I wanted to get. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil. So the Lord said He's going to devise, all right? Just like how the white man devised, the Lord's going to devise. And the word devise is chashab, all right? The ha, the sha, all right? And the ba, chashab, all right? It says to think, plan, to esteem, to calculate, to invent, to make judgment, to imagine, to count, to basically to plan, man, to set a trap, basically, because when you set a trap, you calculate, you plan, okay, you imagine, you visionize it, you judgment. So the Lord has set a device up for them, okay, and what's that device, man? Destruction is that device, man. The Lord has set up. The Lord has devised a plan against the evil. All right. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family. Who's that family, man? All right, the family, the family that's on top right now. The family of the Edomites, man. The ruling class families of the world that rule the world right now. The wicked that the Bible speaks of, man. The earth was given into the hand of the wicked, man. Who's on top right now? You know? Now the earth is given to all the wicked, but who's the specific family on top right now? All right. It says, the family do I devise an evil from which ye shall not remove your necks, meaning you shall not escape. Okay. Neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil. All right. That means the Lord is not gonna he's gonna lower you, man. The haughtiness shall be brought low. The haughty and the proud shall be brought low. Okay. You are that haughty and the proud, America, so-called white man, Edom, the ruling class elites. All right. Amos 9 and 8. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get Isaiah first. Isaiah chapter 29, verse 15. All right. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us? Because white man, the so-called white man don't think it's a God, man. The so-called white man know the elites of this world, man, they know there's a God, but they think that God can be defeated. Okay? They think that they don't think that the Lord is capable of seeing their wickedness that they're doing, okay? Which is very foolish, man, because in Psalms, the 14th chapter, man, says, the fool have said in his heart, there is no God. Okay? Like I said in Malachi, man, they rise up early to practice their wickedness, man. But they devise. This is one to them that seek deep to hide their counsel, man. All right, did they not have the counsel of this so-called attack that they just recently did? All right, did they not have the counsel of them treacherously dealing with righteous people, man, with the people of the Lord? Scripture says, "Woe unto them, man." What does woe mean? Destruction. Woe. Prolong from. Oh, at last. Oh, woe. Let's see what I can get, man. Let's see what we can get. All right, it says that apparently a primitive word expressing pain, exclamatory. Oh, so basically it's pain. It's just that it's that type of pain you say ah. All right. Oh, so that's destruction, man. Expressing grief. Woe for. All right. Expressing pain, expressing grief. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I get a couple more words. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I gotta go into etymology. But okay, it's better. It says probably from to desire, to incline, to give in, to wait, which side, greedy. All right, this is going off because that word woe means destruction, man. Now this is more accurate. It says probably from the sense of crying out after, lamentation. All right, lamentation. Okay, so destruction into them that seek deep to hide their counsel, man, from the Lord. Their works are in the dark, and they say, and do they not have these secret societies? Those are those higher up elites, man. Those secret societies, the Rothschilds, the Bilderbergs, the DuPonts, man. These are part of these. Those are the ones, the founder of these Illuminatis. All right, these Skull and Bones. Okay, the Freemasons. These are conspirators about these fucking secret societies, man. They think the Lord's not watching them in all their thoughts. Amos 9 and 8. My last scripture. Let me get Sirach, Ecclesiasticus. Ecclesiasticus chapter 10, verse 8. I'm gonna close it up with this one. This is Ecclesiasticus, Sirach chapter 10, verse 8. I'm gonna start at 7. Pride is hateful before God and man, and by both doth one commit iniquity. If they're not so-called white people prideful, man, it's not the Edomites prideful, okay? Even the Lord Peon Edomites are prideful, man. Verse 8 is the point. Because of unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit, the kingdom is translated from one people to another, okay? And that's why what the so-called white man doing is iniquity, man, because he has unrighteous dealings, injuries, and riches gotten by deceit. He didn't declare war upon this land, and he deceitfully did it. Okay, he deceitfully got his riches. All right. Kingdom is translated from one people to another. Who are those other people that the kingdom is going to be translated? All right. Let me finish that scripture out first. Verse 9. Why is earth and ashes proud? There is not a more wicked thing than a covetous man. And does he not covet anything that he wants? He just go and take it, man. There's not anything more wicked than a covetous man. For such and one setteth his own soul to sale, because while he liveth, he casteth away his bowels. All right, I'm gonna get that the kingdom is translated to one people to another, man. Who are the other people? Second Ezra chapter 6 verse 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. Okay? All right? Now, Esau is the end of the world because why? The Lord's going to destroy this sinful kingdom off the face of the earth, and we're going to take them elites and put them in a hardcore bondage, man. All right? So this is going to be the end of what world? Their rulership, the world as they know it. And Jacob is going to be the beginning of it that followeth. What's Jacob's beginning? From the Most High Yahweh, from his son Yahweh Shai, all right, the King David, all right, then the elect on down, then the rest of the Israelites, okay. That's the beginning. The kingdom of heaven is the beginning of it that followeth, okay. And that's all I had, man. And then I'm close it up with that one, and I want to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And I want to thank my apostles and my elders of GMS for giving us this truth, man, who rule very well. All right. And I want to commend every brother preaching his truth throughout the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity in hearts. All right. Until next time, I'll say shalom.